As the economy rebounds, a new group of entrepreneurs has emerged. The Atlanta Post caught up with Marcus Collier, a budding entrepreneur in Harlem, to talk about his t-shirt business.
The inspiration for Baruk came as one day I was shopping on 125th Street. And 125th Street in Harlem is a key area for urban retailers. But the problem that I found was looking for something as simple as a t-shirt. It was hard to find something that didn't have, say, like a skull and bone symbol, some death sign, or something that didn't have an image or design in general that I felt represented something negative or unconstructive. So Baruk was created to provide an alternative to that. We understand that images and words can be extremely powerful. They can inspire us to action. They can move us. They can even encourage us. But on the flip side, they can influence us in a negative direction. So the images and words that we allow into our lives shape our future, and they can influence us to do good or bad, whether we're aware of it or not. And of course, this isn't an overnight process, but over time, what we allow in our environment does affect us. So the goal of Baruk is not only provide clothes that look good, which they do, and are similar in quality to more mainstream lines, but also something that represents something positively different.
And his inspiration behind the line?
This shirt was inspired by a conversation with one of my friends. Like, we would be talking about just any old thing. We'd be like, oh, that's common sense. And she would always reply, well, common sense isn't common. And so hence the name of this shirt, Uncommon Sense, because common sense isn't common. This shirt was inspired by my experiences within the community. One of the things that I realized, especially working with kids, was that a lot of us didn't really know anything about our past, recent or ancient history. So the idea behind this shirt is to have a man with a fro and trees coming out of the fro, which represent roots. This particular shirt is called Abstract, and this simply means to represent thought, just free, just open-minded thinking. I was able to contract out, for instance, the screen printing, the graphic design, the website development. And my experience in corporate America, my experience at college allowed me to do that more seamlessly. The main thing right now that I'm focused on is gaining exposure for Baruk. Everything in terms of everything that we needed to launch, the line is there. At this particular stage of the game, it's just making people aware of it. So that means getting in contact with buyers. I've been in contact with several buyers in the urban community. That also means getting in contact with boutique shops to make sure that they're aware that this brand is available to them as well. That means learning more about the fashion industry in terms of showcases where different buyers and manufacturers come together to see what's available to them as a whole. Magic in Las Vegas and Fame in New York, and making sure that I'm able to get myself a booth in those shows just to increase the exposure of Baruk.
On his expectations over the next 5 years?
Yes, we see Baruk having more of a stronghold in the market, and as such being in certain stores such as Dr. J's and Jimmy Jazz, which are titans in the urban community, and also in Macy's.